Hello guys, it's me, Eduardo Perez again. Thank you for coming back to my channel. So this is, I believe, it's like video number 3. Today I'm still going to talk a little bit more about this house that we just sold, which was our summer vacation home that we didn't even ended up spending any summer days here because we sold right away. We got an amazing offer, and I'm pretty proud of the kitchen and what I've done. Again, my channel is about decorating using repurpose anything. Whatever you can use it, reuse it, buying from thrifty stores or Salvation Army, whatever you can find, like yard sales, garage sales, anything. I love to do those things. I like to do my part for the planet, and I'm going to show you guys how I did a pretty cool kitchen, a country kitchen for the farmhouse by not expending much at all. So first I'm going to start with the fireplace behind me. This is a very interesting fireplace because we have a fireplace right in the entryway right there, the Fieldstone Fireplace that I showed in a previous video. And this one right here has different angles. It's kind of like a triangular. It's a little bit weird. And it was very dark brick. Usually I don't paint brick, but this one has a lot of texture to it. It has very groovy. You can see in a close-up right here. It's not like a smooth, nice, old style brick. So it's a 1950s brick, and it's not very attractive. So I whitewashed to brighten up the space, especially because it was very dark. So for decoration, I used books that was already in the house. Usually I don't like to keep them very colorful like that. I coordinate by colors, but I follow the volume numbers, so that's why the colors are like that. I use this clock over here. I think I got this on... Try to remember which. Oh, Burlington Coat Factory. That's what I usually remember everything, where I got all my inventory for my station decoration, for my flips. And the reason that I used it here because it has mirrors on it in such a dark corner, so it kind of bounced the light back into this dark wall. And right on this side, this was already here when we got the house. This is a picture of, it's a helicopter picture from the 80s based on the age of the trees. We have giant pine trees in the back, and here they're very little, and that's like the horse right there. They have some ranches on the trailer right there, the wagons. You see the old truck from the 80s. That's how we found out it was from the 80s, also based on the maturity of the tree and the trees and the car. Also, this I found at Believe in Savers was super cheap, because it didn't have it when we got in the house. If he had it, probably went to the dumpster with all the trash, with one of those 5 dumpsters that we got out of here. This is pretty cool, actually, because surprisingly, I found this on IKEA. And I didn't expect IKEA to have like farmhouse style stuff, like cottage stuff. IKEA came a long way. I used to shop in IKEA a lot because I used to be a big fan of modern, affordable furniture. I've been doing this for a long time as a hobby, and now I do professionally. But the first time I shopped in IKEA was back in 2005. I went all the way from Boston to Connecticut. It was a long trip, and my car was like dragging on the ground with furniture. I drove like with the steering wheel right over here, but I had to go get it. I found amazing things back in the day. Today is not so much. But so yeah, this came from there. It's a pretty good, artwork combination with the warm tones and cool tones for, a cottage look. So finally, let's move to the kitchen. But the reason that I show that's kind of like part of it. It's all one big open space. So let's start with the island. First of all, the seats for the island. I got a set of 4 of these metal stools. They're kind of like oil rubbed. I got them a few years ago for my inventory. On Wayfair. This is a little note that I left for the new buyer. She'll be happy, I think, with what I wrote for her. These greens over here, these little fake plants. Usually I don't like fake plants, but to keep it nice, I don't live here. I'm here just on a weekend, so I need something that stays and a live look. So this was already in the house. This is a piece of corian that I got it from somebody that was throwing away, and I put it in my garage a couple of years ago, and I finally get a chance to use it. I want like a big piece of marble, and I want a bigger. But again, I try to save, I try to recycle, and I already had these. These are just 2 simple brackets attached to a very old dresser. This is like a 1970s or 80s dresser. My roommate left these in my garage when he left about 2 years ago. And I was looking for another piece, but again, I tried to save. I spent so much money in the kitchen already, And I was thinking, let me look it up online. And I found on Pinterest this really cool idea about this dresser. Come and take a look. Okay, so right here, as you see, it was an old dresser. A couple of drawers was missing, the knobs were broken, and I was like, that's okay because I don't want too many drawers. I don't want it to look like a dresser anyway. So I had these little baskets that I brought. Oh, I still have food in there. I got these, I think, at Home Depot, storage baskets, and I used these old hardware that I already had it. You know, I'm leaving everything in this house again. I'm selling with everything inside, even the silverware, everything. And a nice kind of cool thing that I used was this is like a peel and stick wallpaper that I got in dollar store, I believe. So it kind of works pretty well, you know, as a little finishing. And so I actually add a lot of storage because this is a small kitchen and I only have 3 little drawers in my cabinetry, so it was pretty cool that, you know, now I finally have enough drawers. And I went for a beige finish, more because I want a little bit warmer tones because the kitchen is white and gray, and I don't want it to be too cold. As you see, I just painted in a like 2 coats of, you know, a matte finish paint. I know it kind of gets dirty easily, but it hides the mahogany look that was here before, and I just sanded and distressed it. So I did this in no time. It was like one afternoon. Turning around, showing the kitchen cabinets over here, starting from here. So this is my only upper cabinet, and it was very challenging to install this because the entire house is crooked. The ceilings, the walls, the floor, nothing's even, so it was pretty tricky. I want to, you know, to bring the cottage feel, so I found these cabinets. It's a warm gray, so it's not too cold. I like that. The Home Depot one was very cold gray. This is from Lowe's, and they were very affordable. These knobs, they're from Amazon, and I love the old look, you know, the porcelain with metal, the matte black look. The Backsplash, it's all beadboard on the entire kitchen. It was like a board also, you know, like not real beadboard, it's like a big board, but it was natural wood color and we painted. I went for the butcher block for a more cozy natural feel and warm feel to it. Also looks great with the gray. Coming this way right here, as you notice, I chose these small appliances, kind of vintage looking. I also found on Amazon that a really cute microwave over there. Also the toaster right over here is the same color. The coffee maker is a similar color, but not quite. So on the backsplash right here, as you see, I carried the beadboard all the way through the entire wall. Unfortunately, it's a small window. I wish it was bigger. I could probably expand all the way there. It looks like it used to be a bigger window, but it will be a big cost. And I think also it's big enough that you can kind of watch, you know, anything what's going on outside. A lot of wildlife there. You see rabbits, woodchucks, beavers, especially the geese family is always there, and some ducks. So those are some of the cans, like those things. They were already here in the house. I thought they were pretty cool, you know, vintage cottage looking too. Take this shelf I got at Marshall's. Thought this was adorable. This is actually a kitchen timer. It's pretty interesting, right? Those plates, I brought 2 of them. The other 3 was already here in the house. I got the shelf on IKEA. Pretty cool. This was from my inventory. This pretty cool faucet I got for like $50-something on Amazon. I think they're pretty cool. And you can always throw your rag right here. And you know, it's pretty good to move around. This sink, it's from IKEA. So I was shopping for a farm sink, and I don't want anything too big because I couldn't put anything too big. As you see, I don't have much space and I need a little drawer. I found this 24-inch sink on IKEA. I never thought I would find this in IKEA, and best of all, it was only 150 bucks compared to like $400 usually you find in other stores. Everything is kind of has the same thing. Again, country feel, farm feel. This is a paper towel holder. There's no more paper towel left. We just cleaned the house, but you know, it's a little cheap. Pretty cool. Here is some of my, you know, thrifting finds. In like these cast iron pans, fry pans over here. I have 2 of them. They're very, very old. I was told that this was made by the first cast iron company in the United States. This is a couple of 100 years old. A friend of mine just told me. He's a specialist in cast iron. No, the reef that I brought it from home, the plate was already here. Moving to this corner, here are some of my thrifty finds, and the funny thing is everything matched. Everything looks like the same set, and it's not. Like, I found the plate set in one day, the spot another day, the chicken in another different store, and that was another day, but most from thrifty stores. I just bought this board on Home Depot, and I just oiled a little bit to make it sting a little bit. Got these brackets on Amazon. I thought they were fantastic. Again, rustic feeling, a little bit industrial feeling, but it goes well with the matte finishings on the knobs and the pans and here and there. I tried to tie it all together, you know, spread the color. Like I have off-white here, I have off-white there. I kind of like trying to make everything very cohesive as possible. The Backsplash, I actually found these wood-looking, distressed wood-looking ceramic tiles. They're pretty cool. I found them on, I think, floor decor in close to IKEA in Stoughton, Massachusetts. I never been to a store until that day, and I fell in love. I got a lot of stuff there that day. This is from IKEA. Again, IKEA is doing the farm stuff, you know, like everywhere. Since it's a butcher block, I don't want anybody to kind of like burn the countertop with a hot pan, so I found this pretty cool tile with very embossed and high gloss finishing in blue. Goes with the theme of the farmhouse, and also you can put your hot pot without damaging the counter. Here I have some racks from IKEA, as you can see, like these little things to put utensils, you know, to put your nutcracker, some cloths, and right over here, I also got these bookshelf thing, this hutch on thrifty store the other day. I will post pictures how the before. Everything you're gonna see pictures before and after. I always like to show that. People ask for it. Again, painted in matte white, distressed it. I put some china there, was already here in the house. Pretty much everything here was already in the house, and I brought just that, these things, again, from thrifty stores. Everything, you know, this is again one of the things that I found on Barnes & Fields, which I believe is only not all over the United States, it's just Massachusetts, I think, but I love that store, and they always have a big aisle on the back for big sales. So it came out really well. The back, I did not like how was the back, so I have these embossed wallpaper, pretty good to actually hide cracks on the walls. So it's imitating a beadboard, so I just glued it in the back and then painted. Right next to it, this is a little corridor that goes to the sunroom. So we have a couple of geese that actually, since we bought the house, they've been around, and they had some babies. So they hatched 4 eggs. So I photographed them the other day, some flowers throughout the property, and some foggy night. A little rabbit that is always in our yard. It was a baby rabbit. No, he's already big. And just showing on this way right here, the reason that I was able to not going with a lot of cabinetry on the kitchen and going with open shelves was because this building was already here in the house, and it was brown and very dark, but it can provide a lot of storage. And I just took the hardwares off, cleaned them up. I didn't spray paint them in black because they're dark enough. They're the old bronze. And they came out pretty well, and it gives a little bit separation on this open feel. Actually, right here behind the dresser, you probably ask like, oh, what are you doing behind the dresser when you, you make an island out of it? In this case, I could use beadboard, but since I had the beadboard wallpaper, that's what I use, and actually came out really well. For the appliances, I got them in Lowe's. I always get new appliances for any project that I do, and usually I go for the Samsung because price-wise they're not bad and they're really good quality. And I usually get the ones that are a little bit more high-end. You just need to know where and when to shop, and you always can get a good deal for them. This hood fan is actually, I don't know the brand. I got it on Amazon, and eventually I was going to do a country, like something rustic with repurpose like beadboard, like wood or something. I was going to create something to put it right here. First, it's going to be too boxy and too big. It's a low ceilings house, and I want to keep it open. And I was afraid that it was going to close it in. So I was like, I'm going to shop for something a little bit open. And this is a 36 inch, even though the stove is a 30 inch. it was open box, so I get an amazing deal. And it's a pretty good silent and powerful fan. It looks good. So it's a mix, you know, again, the modern and the old. Nobody likes to cook with old stuff, right? So yep, this is it, guys. So this is the kitchen. I hope you liked it. You know, let me know if you have any questions. Comment below. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for my channel. Then I'll keep showing you like new videos, new ideas every week. You know, again, my channel is about recycling, repurposing, make you like, you know, give you some ideas and make you save and also help the planet, right? So thanks again, guys, and see you soon in the next video. Bye-bye.